The US Constitution provides us with life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. None of these would be granted without a strong military force, especially the life part. The federal government spends on average $686 billion annually for defense for the United States of America. However, this is only 15% of the overall federal spending. Your life depends on our nation's security. Your liberty and freedom depends on the nation's security. Your happiness and freedom to be happy in whatever way you see fit depends on the nation's security and your life. The military budget necessary for our security, safety, and life should not be reduced. Today we're going to go over the problems with lowering the budget. Secondly, we're going to see the constitutional significance of the military. And third, we're going to see reasons why the budget should be kept as is. First, let's discuss the problems with lowering the budget. First and foremost, it reduces the threat reduction, meaning that there may be more of a threat. The US is one of the strongest militaries in the world, and we're spread out around all over the world, trying to spread democracy, but also trying to reduce the threat in other nations on the United States. They protect our country and others as well. This is because we put effective time and training and money into this program. Because of their strength, we are so well protected and we are guarded from any additional threat. In addition, reducing the military budget would limit job opportunities. Lauren Thompson from Forbes says, when defense funding arrives in a place like Oshakoa and Scranton, it translates into jobs that are unionized, which pay for housing, healthcare, food, and other necessities. By reducing the budget, less individuals will be able to find a job, meaning that less will have homes, food, healthcare, and all of their necessities. Which leads us into our next point, which is constitutional significance. The US Constitution says provide for the common defense. Not just that we will have a common defense, but that we will provide for it. The US government and the people of the United States will provide the money, provide the training, provide the necessities that it needs in order to do its job. The United States cared about national defense, and they put it in the preamble of the Constitution. The defense is the only mandatory function for the Congress. All of the other authorities, Congress doesn't have to act upon them except for the provision of our defense. Article 4 in the Constitution says that the United States shall guarantee to every state a republican form of government that shall protect each of them against invasion. We simply cannot do this without the money and without the budget that we have today. Because the Constitution provides that the military should be a priority, our leaders should treat it as such. They must provide for the common defense in this way. Keeping the military budget as is upholds the Constitution. It's substantial for the many things that it entails. It encompasses the Department of Defense, the operations of costs for fighting across the ocean, Department of Veterans Affairs, the VA Mission Act Healthcare, the State Department, Homeland Security, the FBI, and so many more things that provide us with our security and our liberty. Finally, let's discuss the reasons to keep the budget as is. First and foremost, it upholds the Constitution. The Trump administration predicted that the national defense would only cost 3.2% of the GDP. In the grand scheme of things, this is a very, very small portion of money, especially since defense is the nation's second most expensive program, preceding healthcare, Social Security, according to Michael E. O'Hanlon. In addition, little of the budget goes to overseas wars. While President Trump was in office, only about 3% of the budget, out of that 3.2%, was spent on fighting in Iraq, Afghanistan, and other overseas countries. The rest of it goes directly to the United States. Secondly, it's more cost-effective, it saves lives, and it supplies jobs. During President Obama's term, he cut the proposed military spending by 20%. The Marines said that they saw an 80% rise in aircraft mishaps between 2013 and 2017. In addition, these cuts took away jobs, healthcare, training, homes, and readiness. By cutting the military budget, votes will be affected, especially in swing states, where 5% to 10% of jobs would be gone if the military budget was decreased, according to Lauren Thompson. Today we gave a brief history and shared why the problems with lowering the budget. We followed that with the constitutional significance of keep the military and reasons to keep the budget as is. The military budget should not be reduced for all of these reasons. To provide the greatest possible safety and happiness to all American people, and to provide jobs, economic success, and life after service to others, the military budget should not be reduced. Thank you very much.